Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here with a stupendous Sunday video here. So we're just gonna get that off the ground,
Ball, that's down.
and we're gonna start the game with a ball. You know, mm, you know. Oh, let's see if I can get. I don't think I could do Uber right now because I mean, I'm not really doing it, but it's like, yeah, yeah, it's like one of those things where you're just like, they're doing stupid crap to me, so whatever. I'm
Two
gonna
one.
ignore that because I don't technically work for them anymore. I was just trying to, keep my account active so I can just do some things, but nope. I guess that's not gonna happen. And I don't care because it's at the end of the month. It's like, one of those things. I'm just trying to get by. That's all I'm trying to do. You know, tired of like people telling me you can't do things, and then like literally. So I went to my parents' house in the morning,
0-1 to the
and
count.
on Friday, and they literally started just crap. Like, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. It's like, yo, whew, like, I don't want to be here. Like, you know what I mean? I bring the PlayStation and stuff to avoid dealing with you guys. Like, I get how that looks, but I don't want to deal with mom bitching at everything under the sun and dad doing the exact same thing, but in a just really weirder way. So this is what happened. My dad's brother bought two bikes. Air quotes bought. And I was like, okay, he bought them at a junkyard or something like that. Whatever. They're clean. I'm like, okay, fine, sure, whatever. And then like he buys them, he gives them to my dad to fix up. Which I'm just looking at him like I'm looking at my like dad like, why did you accept these bikes? Like, I mean, you have bikes on your own. I don't
That's
need
a
another
ball.
bike. I don't even want one. Like, like I will take one because one did have a sweet bike rack and I welded onto it. Which, I mean, it was made that way, but that's like something you don't see. I mean, it's heavy as hell,
Count is 2
but
and 1.
I could also, when I lifted it, it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean?
2 balls, 2
It
strikes.
wasn't, it was made of aluminum, which is a little bit lighter than steel, so whatever. But yeah, my dad tried to, like, he was like, oh, you're gonna help me take the tires off the rims? I'm like, dude, I don't even, sure, whatever, fine.
3 balls,
He
2
literally,
strikes.
then I got to him and I'm like, Dad, why are you engaging with me like this? Like, I'm not doing anything, but I don't care. Like, you want to engage me like this? Well, why? Like, I'm not 12. I didn't say the 12-bit, but he literally said, oh, I just didn't want you sitting here playing video. And I'm like, dude is jacked up in the head. Like, I don't want to be there, And I mean, I could say I have valid reasons for not wanting to be there alone in the first place. Like, it's like, come on. And he's sitting over there like really half-assed. Like he could have told me in a very straightforward way, hey, you want them, you fix them. Like something like that would have solved the problem. You know what I mean? And I would have been like, okay, sure, don't want them, don't care, got a bike, I don't need one. And it's like, okay, that's it. That's all it took. Instead, he tried to like, he's just a very weird control person. Cause like, I'm not. I mean, this is like one of those things where it's a small piddly task, right? But when someone says, "Oh, I just want to do it to get you off the PS4," it's like, bruh, what happened to family bonding? Like, you could have said that. I wouldn't have liked it, but you could have said that. And it's like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't have any kind of intelligence.
Ball, that's inside.
Not emotional intelligence, like, which is like, I mean, he does have some of that, and it's not good because he's a turd. He's a manipulative bastard, and
One
to
ball,
have
one
that
strike.
quality, you gotta have some emotional intelligence. So I'll give him that, but I won't give him much more because it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just crazy, and
No, he's safe.
that's pretty good. Get all the way to third. I mean, he is like really just controlling. I just hate that. Like, he literally said to me, Why aren't you going inside to see your mother first rather than getting your soda?" And I'm just looking at him like, dude, who the fuck cares? Who really cares? Like, I am fucking thirsty. I don't give a fuck. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, sure, I'll go inside. And the funny thing is, I went inside, said hi, came right the fuck back out, and did the same thing I was doing anyways. It's like, this fucker is a crazy person. He lives, I don't even want to say in the 70s, because even in the 70s, it'd be like, dude, if you're not going to tell me not to get the soda, why are you crying like this is going to be, I'm someone that will go inside to say hi. In the rare instance, like today, where I was over there at 7 in the morning, I was like, okay, rare instance, don't go straight inside, don't make a lot of noise. My mom might not be up. I don't know her schedule. She works, but I don't know her schedule. So it's like, okay, that day was like, Friday was crazy. This Friday was crazy. This Sunday, I don't know, because I've yet to go to the Sunday. It's really just me venting about my bullshit parents because they're bullshit. You know what I mean? They are straight up ass. Like, then they like to cry and say that, like, yo, you guys suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody likes to cry. Like, I'm all for people expressing themselves. That's what I'm doing right now. But when you do it to, like, belittle other people and just have no F's given about who you're hurting or what you're doing, I have a problem with that. That's a nice little 2-1 right here. Hey. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done the Red Sox, to be honest. Probably. I haven't checked. Well, at least it's been a couple days, right? I'm not just running into it. I hope I'm not just running into this like an idiot, but if I am, I really don't care at this point. It's too late. The dream is dead. You're like, oh. So, yeah, that was just crap. That was just crap. Like, someone literally saying dumb things to me. Just, that's my goat. We're not the goats, I guess.
Out.
Yeah. We're the Red Sox. I'm trying to think, what was I doing? Like, earlier today, I literally woke up and I was like, oh God, I gotta wake up late at 3 in the morning, which is fine. I wasn't waking up with a problem. I've had moments where I'm like, thank the maker I actually woke up early. I've had those moments. Like, today was one of them, because like I was like, oh, I better do this, do that, and then call it a day.
Hey.
I mean, it's a weird moment when you wake up and you're just like, what the hell is that? And then you're like, oh, it's not on me. And I literally flipped this shit. I was like ready to freaking go nuts. I was like, okay, it's not on me. Good. Let's just wash this shit and get out of here. I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do. Part of me is like feeling bad for my parents because like I had to go to their house at 7 in the morning to solve that. That's not fun, because these are people that they don't live in reality, and then they like to blame me, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, look, I am fucked. if I don't have them right in these situations. I can handle fuck. But, you know, if I'm gonna choose between fucked or not fucked, I'm gonna take not fucked every day of the week. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And they act like that's how, like, I mean, it may be a bad thing for them, I'm not gonna lie. But, at the same time, I gotta look out for me first, you know, not them first, you know?
No balls, 2 strikes.
You know what I mean? That's what I gotta do. Like, if I gotta, like, get to your house ASAP and do laundry really fucking quickly so I can
Got her.
be clean, and I had to do laundry anyways, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not feeling too bad. I mean, I feel bad for, like, you know, over being, like, a little bad, to be honest, because, you know, it's
Out.
like, yeah, I don't like fucking other people. I don't like hurting other people or potentially hurting other people, which is what this was. Is it was like, if I had an issue like bed bugs, I didn't want to bring it to them. You know what I mean? But I also know that I don't have anything on me. Let's wash the shit, get it done quickly. You know what I mean? And I don't have another option to do laundry. Like, all my options would have been literally hours away. So it wasn't like I was gonna sit there and, like, magically
2.
have a couple $20 or whatever to eat. Because, to be honest with you, my parents, they wouldn't understand anyways. They'd be like, it's a weird justification because it's like, I know it sucks. I don't like doing that to people, like potentially exposing them to things I don't like myself. But at the same time, I was like, you know, these people don't listen to me. They don't know how to act in a way that makes sense. Like, if you have something like that, or you see something developing, you act instantly. You don't fuck around. You know what I mean?
Out.
Like, I don't know why they would think that I'm gonna sit there and just totally let my apartment get infested. Because it wasn't bad, but I'm not even sure what it was. Because to be honest with you, it could have been from my underwear or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not like, that's the weird thing is, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, what the hell, man? I was like, what the hell? You know, like, I'm looking at my groin area because I'm like, you know, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like looking, and then I'm like, okay, there's nothing, no bites, nothing. Good. You know, not really
He's out.
sure what they wanted me to do, like, because at that point, ugh. And then I looked on the mattress, which again is like, okay, is there anything on the mattress? Nothing on the mattress. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean?
Ball, that's out.
Nothing. Which I was like, okay, I got a place to sleep. I just gotta do the sheets. You know? Did the sheets. And, like, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really care at this point. I'm like laughing to myself, like, oh, I care, but I care only because they're gonna flip a bird if they got something I didn't want. And I don't blame them, but I also, like, go in the one ear out the other because it's like, I had no other options. You know what I mean? If I literally sit on, like, you know what I mean? I'm scared to do things. You know what I mean? If I see something, I do something.
Inside, ball
I
1.
don't wait for someone to get off their ass and give me $20. That's not what I do, because I'm not waiting until 3 or 4 o'clock, you know, possibly letting my whole unit get infested with shit. No, fuck you. I will solve my
Inside, ball
problem.
3.
Like, and that's responsibility. Like, yeah, you gotta make the unpopular choice sometimes. It falls on your head.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's like nobody in my family ever understands that from my perspective, which is weird. Because they all go, oh, well, we call you Joe, it's all good. No, it's not fucking all good. I don't even want to be called uncle. Fuck you. You know, that's not good for me. That's not good for the kids, the nephews I do have, which I will kick ass to, like, spend time with, but not as Joe. I'm not that person. You know, Christ Almighty, they can't even like support me like if I was Joe. So it's like, yeah, we're getting to the minimum here, but if you want to keep going, I should probably keep going because I'm like, yeah. I narrowly avoided just ending the video, but yeah, right? You're like, okay.
Hey.
Narrowly. I was like, kick? Oh yeah, let's go with that. Kick some ass. Kick some tail. I would totally, like, I would kill
Go twos,
in
it's
a
out.
way to be an aunt of my nephews, and I hope that doesn't get me kicked out of YouTube right there. But yeah, like right. I mean, I have no subscribers, but and I'm not saying that to shame anybody that does subscribe. Please do. It's just I know I'm self-evaluating. You know, come on. You know, I know there's like 11, and I appreciate everybody, but it's like I would kick ass to to um to have my little nephew Frank call me Joanna. I would kick to do that. I
I
would
got a ball,
fucking
one
go
strike.
nuts. Because at this point, it's like they're all trying to like program those kids, and I fucking hate
It's
that.
out.
I
2-1.
hate programming anyways. It happens in society. Don't get it twisted. I don't care about that. I hate when they try to make me like out to be the villain, or they try to make me out to be ridiculous when all I want is my name to be right, and the name that I choose is Joanna. If you call me Joe on the street, I might give you the freaking effing finger, you know? So, yeah, this is why I'm like upset, because it's like around them, I can't fucking do shit, because they hold everything I need, like laundry and shit, you know, food. Food's important, people. But yeah, like, they hold a lot of shit, and then they don't even value it. Like, that's the weird thing. They don't value it the way I do, where it's like, hey, you know, food is good. Share it. You know, I would always like have people over for Thanksgiving and shit. I mean, I'm not doing that this year. I mean, that
It's out.
pisses me off because
0-2.
of my fucking building. I've dropped so many f bombs. Crap, fuck, tits, whatever. You know, let's see what the hell I'm gonna do
He's
here.
out.
This is only, shit, six hits. Well, whatever. Let's just upload it, see what happens, because I really don't care what goes on anymore. I mean, right? They like, thank you for watching. I think I always put this under the not for kids section, but yeah, thank you, people for like making me paranoid about that. Especially when it's a joke. It's not even like I'm not really into that, and say whatever. I'm into dudes. So everybody that posts comments like about like the adult websites, I literally go, "What are you doing? You do realize there's a trans woman on the mic? Are you crazy?" You know, whatever. I mean, if it makes you happy, go do it. Unless I gotta, because I'll block you. I gotta block you eventually. Okay, that's
Got him.
okay. I think this is a good jumping off point because I don't know what else to do. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.